Watch it!
Get your knee out of my face!
My sure
Man, Scourge, you stink.
Ow! What was that?
Alright, welcome.
Quit your belly aching, we're on.
Getting a little itty bitty guy in a great big world action going on. Second attempt, my first attempt, I got a couple minutes in and realized that the recording was just frozen.
Oh man, I'm way too short for this.
Indeed. Yeah, I got it to work, but I really wanted you to see this cutscene because this makes me laugh.
No, this is a bad one, Sergeant. Worst I've seen.
Not long ago, we had this region secure under the supervision of one Colonel Blintz. That changed when Blintz was injured in the line of duty. Medics did what they could, but he sustained a massive, disfiguring head wound.
Disfiguring? He lost his mind.
And how? That was the last we saw or heard of him. Until this. No. I'm afraid so. He's gone tan.
And he took his soldiers with him. Those that didn't turn, melted down for scrap.
Your mission is to proceed through the white picket fence and track down the colonel. When you find him, eliminate all defenses and terminate the colonel.
Stinking Army Man game. They're basically going for
All right, men. got a
Apocalypse
job.
Now storyline. It's amazing. So this is actually one of the higher rated Army Men games. We're not going to worry about boot camp. We're just going to dive right in. How hard can an RTS be? So, basically, like the first 2 or 3, I don't know how many Army Men games were on the PC before you got to the consoles. But I've never played any of those, but I know they were kind of an RTS style game also. When they came to the consoles, which I believe Army Men 3D for the PlayStation was the first.
It seems that one of our own has seen fit to go over to the other side.
Oh no.
That man was a colonel in our army, and I'm not gonna lie to you. He's good. Everything past this fence behind me is his. So if we're gonna stop him, well, it all starts right here. We gotta break their line of defense and push through that yard before they know what hit them. Am I making myself clear?
Nice animations there.
Should I go into more detail?
Sir, no, sir!
How about a satellite photo or one of those fancy holographic projections?
Sir, no! That's okay, sir!
Good, because we don't have any.
It's amazing.
All right, boys. Let's get to work.
Anyways, oh boy. The
Sir, yes, sir. Lead the way. Be right there.
okay. Can I?
Reporting.
Ooh.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
En route.
Allow them to defend that. Okay. Okay.
Enemy sighted. I'm hit.
Well then, shoot.
What?
What?
Moving out.
All right. So, anyways, as far as I know, the early
We got company.
classic.
Not a problem. Sir. Understood. All right.
I'm doing really bad at talking today. Kind of feel like I do really bad at talking most. Oh, okay.
Enemy sighted. Unit lost.
No. Ah.
Ready. Right away. En route.
So when the Army Men series came to PlayStation with Army Men 3D,
Got company. We're under
I
attack.
believe that was the first time that. Oops. Can I zoom out any?
Enemy sighted.
There we go. That's a little better. That was the first time it had gone like a third-person shooter.
Enemy sighted.
Well, then kill them.
Sir, yes, sir. I see him.
Kill them all.
Got it. What'll it be? Be right there. Attacking. Unit lost. Understood.
And like I said earlier, I've never played the PC games, so I don't know. Oh hey, cool. Rally point.
Reporting. En route. En route.
So I don't know like how those games were as far as like style, because they kind of split into like two different things.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
You had games like this where it's like toys in our world coming to life and fighting, similar to like Toy Story and stuff like that. Hey, look, drums. Attack the drums. Oh, okay, here we go. I'm hoping the drums will blow up and take out that tower. Okay, they blew up, but they did not take out the tower. Yeah. Kill the butterfly. But then you had games like Army Men 3D,
Got company.
where
All right. I see him. Unit lost. Reporting. Lead the way.
where instead of like toys in our world, they're basically like real people within the universe of this game. How did I do that again? Okay. I'll come grab you in a minute.
Yeah? Not a problem.
I want you to stay back a little.
Lead the way.
Oops.
Ready.
So I recorded a tiny bit of Sarge's Heroes 2 for PlayStation 2.
Ready.
So that's one of the ones where it's like, you know, toys in our world.
Got it.
And I wanted to see if there was a pandemic sticker. Hold. We have taken the Frisbee. But wait, did I lose?
Move it, ladies. We're just getting started.
Oh, okay. Was that the first level? Huh. This would be a good time to show the Sarge's Heroes one. Jeez. That was a fine china. Anyways, this is Army Men Sarge's Heroes 2 on the PlayStation 2. And ow, jerk. I wanted to show this one because it's like one of the games where where it's actual, like you're playing as the toys. Grenades. You're playing as the toys in like in the real world instead of something like Army Men 3D. I just want to see what I can break now. Army Men 3D, where you're where it's like an alternate universe where these toys are actual people, basically. Hey, you want to hear some stock sniper rifle sounds? Oh, jeez, they bought their gun sounds from the same place that Siphon Filter did. I want to blow up a gravy boat. Oh, I didn't blow up. Can I blow up that? Those aren't going very far. I need to jump back to the other game. So the series is cool. The series is kind of like notoriously bad. I don't know how the PC games were received, if those were considered good or not, but it got a ton of games released. And like I was saying earlier, kind of split into two different dimensions, I guess, continuities. Or at least two. There's a couple more sci-fi ones where I don't know where they fit in. But you had like Army Men 3D, and then off of that you also had like the World at War series.
Your mission is to build a base and eliminate the 10 presents in this area. If you can get rid of them, it's a straight shot to the front of the house.
That's awesome.
Good luck, Sarge. Command out.
But yeah, you had like the World at War series where it's like basically like the World Wars.
You now have a bulldozer. It allows you to construct buildings. To do this, select the bulldozer and hold the R1 button down. Highlight the building you want to create from the build menu. Then press the X button to select it, and press the X button again to place it on the map.
Where do you want it? Rolling.
Okay, headquarters. Cool. So they're going to pick up resources for me, huh? Yeah. Ooh. Water gun. Okay.
Ready to build.
I need some barracks.
Where do you want it? Need some? All
Oops.
clear. Where do you want it? On the way.
Hey, look, a battery.
Be right there.
All right,
Base
and
under
now I need
attack.
some barracks. Someone's shooting at me.
What? You got it. I'm going. Enemy sighted.
You don't say.
Taking fire.
Jeez. Good job, boys. All right,
Need something? On the way. Ready to build.
I need barracks.
Ready to build. Where do you want it? Be right there. All clear. Where do you want it? Be right there.
Sure. uh, so the other games, the ones where you're like actual toys in our world, the reason why I'm not sure if there's like a third kind of timeline or whatever you want to call it, there is also, hey, aren't you gonna build this? There's also, what is it, Rogue Trooper, Rogue Warrior. Sure, I should have one of those. A few of those. A whole lot of those. Where you're like this like super soldier, and that was actually, as far as like the third person shooter ones, that was one of the more highly praised ones. It was a little more simplistic, a little more linear, just charging forward and shooting everything. But by and large, ooh, Riff. he doesn't fare well when I play Sarge's Heroes 2. What's with all these bugs on their back? Upgrade available, huh? Super headquarters. Let's see. All right.
All clear. On my way.
Send you over there. I think there's one game. I have it. I think it's called like Major Malfunction or something like that. I don't know if it. I think I have it for the original Xbox, and I don't think it works. I honestly can't remember. I think that game, you're like a little kid that's like shrunk down and fighting alongside the army men. Let's see. So we gotta go up this way.
Yes, sir.
Oh, we're gonna have froggies. Yeah, nice little detail. Yeah, this one was apparently made by a pandemic.
We got company.
Uh-oh.
Under attack.
Well then, fight back. Which might have to play another pandemic game at some point. Mercenaries. Man, that game was a lot of fun. I remember when Metal Gear Solid 5 came out, I remember describing it as feeling more like Mercenaries 3 than a Metal Gear game, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It just, wasn't really what I would have preferred from the series. Played great. Had moments of what could have been a great story, but just pretty rough around the edges.
We're under attack.
I should see what I can. Okay, well, I'm glad I upgraded.
Enemy sight.
Need some. All clear.
Ooh.
Where do you want it? Rolling.
Rolling. And there's a lot of material on that squirt gun. That's awesome. So these games, like this series was basically notoriously bad. The Sarge's Heroes game I played earlier, like it's like in some ways exactly what I want, but like when you actually play a game, it just does not feel good. Sure. But yeah, I think with like 3D it was kind of given a pass because it was kind of novel. But then when each game just wasn't getting
Sir, yes, sir.
much better, reviewers got less and less forgiving. Let's put it that way. Hello.
Moving out.
So you
Sir,
there.
yes, sir.
Let's move you guys.
Moving out. Enemy sighted. We're under attack.
I want to get some vehicles with you guys.
Okay, who's next?
But yeah, the quality of games apparently got low enough that there's like a Game Informer video, a really early replay video where they play Army Men 3D, and there's like a review where pretty much they said like these games are garbage, they've always been garbage, and until you actually take some time and show that you care about the games, we're just going to give every single one of them a 1-star review score.
Yes, sir. Ready. Advancing.
You only ran over. Boy, I didn't set this one up well. I'm going to have to call it quits after this mission.
Lock and load, man. Lock and load.
I'll be right there. Ready.
Sending you guys down this way.
En route.
I might need that minesweeper.
Reporting. Got it.
Oh, okay. I think that just takes me back to the person who, or the place where unit I have selected. I don't know. I am guessing here.
We're under enemy sighted.
Unit lost. Mine triggered.
Look, enemy sighted. I got him. I got him. Rolling. Okay, who's next? Mark it.
Seem excitable.
Sir, yes, sir.
So there is one game that's kind of
Loud, clear.
this style of like toys in our world, but a little different that it's not like toys coming to life. It's set up to look like it's all in a kid's imagination. It was called Toy Commander for the Dreamcast. And like the opening cutscene, it shows you like the kids running around playing with
Lock and load.
his various toys. Let's see,
Lead the way.
like driving them up wall, like driving vehicles up walls, or flying with the,
Taking fire.
flying the jets around. And so he's just using all of his toys for like one massive battle. And since it's all in his imagination, now you can have unrealistic things like, a vehicle that drives on the ground and then up a wall and stuff like
Unit
that.
lost.
And it, gameplay-wise, it's similar to Return Fire,
We got moving out.
which that was a game where.
Ready.
Unit lost.
Okay, I'm going to send you guys down this way. Join your brothers in battle.
Mine triggered.
And
Ready. Moving out. Ready. Be right there.
oh hey, look at that, found him. But yeah, it was like, if you don't remember Return Fire, you'd have missions that camera view similar to this, and each mission you'd have like a small amount of vehicles, usually 2 or 3. It'd be like a helicopter, a jeep with a mounted gun, and like maybe a tank or something. And so you would you could select between the vehicles like at any point during the mission.
Lock and load, man. Lock and load.
Lock and load. You heard him.
We got company.
Mark it.
And
What do you want?
So it was fun. Like you charge through with like a tank, try to take out as many of the big things as you can, then kind of fly through with the helicopter, pick up any stragglers, and then your Jeep, which is fast but really weak, hopefully have enough of the heavy stuff taken care of by the time you scroll through with that to clean up. Hey, you guys should blow up this.
Taking fire.
No problem.
Unit lost.
Okay, I'm gonna need to.
What'll it be? Moving out.
Man down.
Enemy sighted. I got it.
Unit lost.
All right, who's hurt?
All right, let's get you guys.
Got it.
Call it. Enemy sighted. I got it.
Attacking.
Anyways, I really want to
Line trigger.
do a. I think I want to do a playthrough of Toy Commander sometime.
Unit lost.
Oh no. It's like really creative. Control wise, it doesn't control well, like I have to be honest there. But
Attacking.
it's like it's charming enough that you kind of look past that.
What'll it be? I see
It'll be kill him. That's what it'll be.
What'll it be?
Once again, kill him.
Lost.
Okay, who's next?
Right away. Enemy sighted. Understood.
No problem. You got it.
Trying to get you to kill the bazooka guy.
You got it. Call it. No problem.
Like the mounted gun on your Jeeps shoots out like pencils. In one level, you're in a boss fight against Godzilla wearing like an Easter Bunny costume. Like it's a super charming game, and you quickly look past its faults just because of how fun the idea of it is. Hey,
Central
beat
Yard
2
is
levels
under
there.
Green control.
Sorry that I kind of lost track of all my talking.
What are we doing for an encore?
I need Bravo Company on a covert mission.
I was gonna say earlier that
Sure.
like I had mentioned, the
Give me
Game
a chance
Informer
to
joked that until
on my tan.
they started putting out better games, all the Army Men games were automatically going to get a 1-star rating. This game, the Army Men RTS, and then a couple like Army Men Air Attack games, I think were on PlayStation 1. Those are generally regarded as like the best ones for consoles. There was that Rogue Trooper or whatever that was pretty well received also. Hey, unlocked intelligence files. So they made a couple good ones, and I would love to see this come back with like a really good developer behind it. So like the Sergeant's Hero clip that I showed, playing on the dining room table. Like I would love to see like large scale warfare on like the dining room table. I want to see like massive Navy battle in like either a swimming pool or a bathtub or something. Like camping out in a sniper position on top of the TV while enemy troops try sneaking through the living room. Like I want to see a good developer show like true warfare with Army Men toys and like throughout the house. I think that potentially would be an awesome game. But anyways, I need to get going. Hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, my dear friends, until next time.